Former President Donald Trump has just shut down his new blog because he was embarrassed. This story is just lovely. So let me show you first how this all started. I covered this about a month ago when he launched this blog. Trump launches his new social media platform because he was teasing this out as his new social media platform. See the Fox News story here. Trump returning to social media with his own platform in 2 to 3 months, says advisor. That was from March 21st. Then the news site came and it was just a blog. I would show you the page now, but it's gone. You see my reaction here. I'm impressed by all the incredible technology from the year 2000. But you have here just blog posts, essentially, from Donald Trump. You could try and share them, yourself on Facebook or on Twitter. And then you could also heart them. The funny thing about the heart, the like button here, it didn't do anything. Like, you never had an account on this page. It was just, it turned the icon from blue to red. That's all it did. It was purely visual. So this was the incredible technology of Donald Trump's blog, not social media platform. And turns out it didn't do so well. So they took it down. You go to the page. It now shows you this, a place to sign up for alerts from Donald Trump. Now, taken down, of course, because he was embarrassed. Washington Post here. Trump ends blog after 29 days, infuriated by measly readership. So how bad was it? Well, here you go. On its last day, the site received just 1,500 shares or comments on Facebook and Twitter, a staggering drop for someone whose every tweet once garnered hundreds of thousands of reactions. This is horrible. 1,500 shares. To give you an idea, I get an average of about 100,000 views a day on Facebook alone. I also have videos that they also get posted on Facebook, but on YouTube alone, 100,000 views a day. Trump here, 1,500 shares. That was it. So this is, but look, I'm not somebody big. I'm fairly small compared to there are thousands of YouTube channels much larger than mine. And also, social media accounts, of course, much, much larger than mine. But when I'm beating Donald Trump, there's a problem. I'm not a former president, yet I was beating Donald Trump in engagement. More here. Trump still wants to launch some other platform, timing not yet determined, and didn't like that this first attempt was being mocked as a loser, according to a Trump advisor who spoke on the condition of anonymity to talk frankly about the former president's plans. Now, this is hilarious, of course, but also, I'm going to be fair. A website on its own is, of course, different than having a page on YouTube or, having a Twitter account, a Facebook account. When you have an individual website that people actually have to seek out and go to, naturally, it's going to get in front of less eyeballs because people aren't already on that platform, his website. So they have to go and actually find it. So it's going to, of course, do worse. But that said, this is the former president, the guy who was the most popular individual in the Republican Party. Voters want to see him run again in 2024, yet receiving just 1,500 shares or comments in a day on Facebook and Twitter. Unbelievable. Now, last thing here, the Washington Post did some research on this. Trump Twitter mentions at 5-year low. So after he was banned from Twitter, you see the impact on Donald Trump here. Yeah. Having a social media presence in this day and age is incredibly important for a public figure. So even though he's the former president, even though you ask a conservative, they still love him. The reality is people are less engaged with what he is saying because they actually have to go and seek it out on a website. Now, will he come out with his, this social media platform? They're still hinting at that they will, that they're still working on this. So he may have one at some point, but it's not going to be able to compete with Twitter or Facebook. Those sites have, it's taken years and billions of dollars, thousands and thousands of employees working on these websites these platforms to slowly improve them over the years. The idea that Trump's going to come out with a social media platform that was developed in less than a year and be able to compete with Twitter and Facebook is just not realistic. So it may still come, but I'm sure it'll be just as hilarious as his blog was.